Happy Sunday, setters. Last week was very interesting. S&P 500 tried to break above 4,000. Bitcoin's now above 22,000. Ethereum tried to stay above $1,500. Do you think now the bearish market is totally finished? We're now going into a bull market, or simply this is just a trap? I'll explain more during this video anyway. Another very interesting asset class that I saw is gold and silver. They try to make a base on Thursday. Seasonally, they are bullish. However, we don't trade metal on its own. That's two different asset class also did something very similar. So it makes me wonder, this is something very interesting going on. We may see a bullish run in gold and silver, but gold and silver usually driven by other asset class, which I will explain more in this video. If you'd like to see my in-depth video, full detail of this video, it's very simple. Join my community. It's free to join. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel and put a comment on this video. Then I'll add you into our community. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to start off with the S&P 500. We can see on Friday we tried to break the 4,000. And then we now got a reversal bar. We are in a bit of a overbought territory on the daily. It's been trending multiple days now, 5-6 days. I expect a retrace back to the monthly pivot area. Then we'll try and push maybe close to the 4,100 area. Okay. I don't think the picture has changed much. Yes, we do have a daily uptrend, higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low. That's a daily uptrend. But if you're going back up to a bigger time frame, which is a weekly, it doesn't change the picture that we are still on a weekly downtrend, and this is just a weekly phase 2. So you need to know that. So we can still roll over. I think we will roll over anyway. We're talking about recession and then maybe depression, so certainly is not the bullish picture. We're still in the bear market territory, so I see long term is going down, but shorter term I can still trade it long as you know what phase and what cycle you're in. So I will be early of the week with my intraday trading system. I will be looking to short it. So tomorrow open, as long as it reject this area, which is 3,980 area, I'm looking to sell the indice back, take some profit here, and then I'll leave some running back to this area here. So all right. A longer term, once the base if they do find a base around this 3,860 area monthly pivot, then I'll look to go long. However, there's a Fed meeting on Wednesday 7 o'clock, so I won't take any long action before that. So it will be most likely after, and I'll be in Singapore, so my trading will be quite restricted, and I won't provide as much market update. So take this one as a bit more detailed one, and I'll try and trade more longer term end of the week or the week after, because I definitely would take a few days off to get over the jet lag anyway. Okay, so moving on to Nasdaq. You can see 1 hour, because I'm planning on 1 hour. Weekly, again, we are on a phase 2. Let's just get rid of the previous this. We are on a phase 2, so even though price can come back up to the trend line here, it doesn't change the overall picture anyway. I still see it dropping lower, but how low we shall see anyway. Daily, again, it's very similar picture like S&P, but we do have a bearish outside bar, so I do see it dropping back to around here, maybe the monthly pivot, so 12,000 area. Okay, and I will take it long back to 13,000 area from here, so still good reward to risk on that, but I need a pullback first. So during this daily phase 2, then I'm probably going to trade intraday, short that. So price reject 1,200 and 12,600 area, then I'll look to sell, take some and leave some running on that. So that's the plan early in the week, become a seller of indices, and then long term on Thursday or something, I'll look to be a buyer on indices. Okay. Moving on to the currency side. Not going to show you the interesting one first. Going to show you the dollar index. You can see I draw the roadmap in here. Okay. So let me explain what my plan looks like is going to be. I see a dollar going to fight back up first to here, and then come and test this area 105, 105.50. Yeah, this level here 105.50, and then see how it goes. It may even take off this to the high with indices start dropping a lot. So we are still seeing that indices drop, dollar gain anyway, so you know that may happen. But short term, I see that range bound a little bit, so you can see this is a soft level anyway. We are in a oversold territory, continuation divergent, multiple EMA, 20 EMA works quite well, you know, multiple times. So I see a bounce, definitely seeing a bounce, and could spike up to here even with increasing on the interest rate depending on that, but I see that easing off quite quickly back to here. So yeah, would I be a dollar buyer in early of the week? Yeah, you could. There's a couple of options. Aussie is one of them, Australian dollar, but ultimately I might want to buy. So shorter term, yes, we are seeing this change of trend on the daily, but that's overbought territory already. So I see price going back down to this 6.812 area, shorter term time frame. If you like to intraday Forex, yeah, just wait for a break of this area. Oop, if I can draw it better, let me just draw it with my trend line. Then yeah, if you break this 69.08, look for depending how aggressive you want, maybe tomorrow morning bump, and then you can sell below. Stop loss here, target here, still about 2 to 1, not too bad. What option 1 on Aussie? I don't like euro, so I'm gonna leave it. I don't like pound, so I'm going to leave it. Below 62 you could consider it on Kiwi, but Aussie is cleaner. CAD, we can see dollars already fighting back on monthly pivot, but I don't like this chart, so leave it. Very interesting on Swissy. I want to show you guys on Swissy. Now on Swissy, we see dollar is losing ground, breaking levels on that. Swissy is a risk-off asset class, like the Japanese yen, a bit like gold and silver, which now I'll move on to talk about commodity. So commodity, why do I said we're seeing a bit of fight back on gold and silver? I'm going to get 2 charts out. Bear me a second. Should have done that earlier, so you will see a bit better picture. Very, very interesting time frame last Thursday. So, and I'll move on to this. So let's go to gold first, and then silver. This is a 4-hour chart. Can you see at 8 o'clock in the morning, the biggest selling bar here? Pretty much 8 o'clock, and then followed by a bullish engulfing. So they move around the same times. So gold did that, and then something else did that too. Yen, 4-hour chart. Thursday, 12 o'clock, bearish, dollar yen, boom. So yen's gaining, boom, and yen's now at a level now, right? So something is telling me that all the risk of asset are moving into the same direction. So actually my plan is to buy gold, which I still have some of the gold ETF investment, which I'm now going to be buying a bit more now. Apart from that, I want to show you guys a seasonal data. Of course, I have another commitment of traders data. I checked, it's becoming very bullish, but it's very, very advanced. I don't want to confuse you guys. This makes it very simple to understand. Gold, the purple line, is the midterm election year. Can you see? Usually around June, July, June made the base, and then July, from July, end of July, boom, bullish until September, even October time. So that's gold. And then chart is kind of indicating is trying to make a base, and all other risk of asset classes doing similar things. Treasury bonds as well, they are making a base, which I tend to look a lot of these sort of things. I tend to look at a different asset class and give me indication what they are doing. If you look at, this is the 10-year treasury bond daily chart, you already see we have a inverted head and shoulder in there. Shoulder, head, shoulder forming up, and the right shoulder is higher than the left shoulder, which is great. So this is potentially brewing, so we could see that come in place and go back to 128 area. And when bonds go back up, gold, yen tend to benefit as well. So this is what I call market correlation. You are trading gold, but you like to see other asset class in the same category doing similar things. That absolutely enhance your trading winning probability. Therefore, I want to be a gold buyer. But in terms of just trading gold, it is probably best to buy some of those stocks as well. Sometime next week, even though I'm in Singapore, I will try and find some time to show you guys what stock is the best to buy. So if you don't want to miss out, do subscribe to my channel and drop me a comment on this video, then I will add you to the community, because certain video content I only show it to members, and members can interact with me and ask any question they may have. Okay, by the way, it's free, so it's no charge for that. So moving on, that's the reason why I want to buy gold and silver. So touch base on that, and they're very interesting on this and the seasonal data as well. Let's go back to dollar yen. So yes, I do want to potentially be a yen buyer. However, start of the week in this 4 hour, even on the daily, let's start off the daily first. We are still on a daily uptrend. Yes, this phase 2 could be the first one to show the weakness, one of the strongest, but last time when it happened, it still bounced higher. So start off early of the week, I am going to buy dollar, sell the yen, but not going to take off this high. We are going to keep the target conservative. So drop down to hourly, you will see I already drawing this. This is a nice spacing up here. Can you see? A nice space could pop higher, nice space pop higher. So you could take a retest, or you can take a breakout. I'll see how price develop in the morning and then take it. But my first one profit will be here. Okay, and I'll leave some running in case I get to the top, but the top will be 138. That is my ultimate target for that. I might sell it or might trade gold, it depending on what is available, time frame, or which one is cleaner. But put that in mind, I want to buy gold, yen, or silver end of the week. But start off early of the week, I will be a yen seller, just because I don't think the dollar bull is or the yen bear is giving up yet. It's gonna take some time for them to give up. So let's see. Hopefully we will see a head and shoulder develop like that, and then roll lower on yen, maybe even here. So we shall see. But that's my plan for yen anyway. So we touch base on gold, so I'm not gonna go over that. I think I'm gonna go over a bit more detail on gold. So this chart in here, you can see, or start off with the weekly this 1700, 1684 area. You see last time rejected, this time we didn't touch it, so we could see that. Yeah, could see that. So adjust the trend line a little bit. I have an alert at 1680. If they come to that, I should have traded it, but I didn't because my line was a bit straighter. It's not that, but now I adjusted a bit now. So dropping down to a 4 hour, you will see an inverted head and shoulder trying to develop at the moment. So we may see price come back to here, or may even test the bottom. So we shall see. But would I sell gold? I think buying dollar yen would be a bit easier. So I'll focus on buying dollar yen, but wouldn't rule out I might sell gold shorter term, but let's see. But I would probably want to be a buyer more than a seller on gold anyway, because got a bit of room to aim to at least 1800 on that, and I will buy some of the stocks as well. Silver, I would try to trade it last time, and this I just, you know, I'm never big fans of silver. The wicks tend to be a bit bigger than gold, so for me to be a buyer of silver, it needs to be above 1950. So that would be the plan for me on silver. Oil will be the last commodity that I want to talk about, but it's not great at the moment. We have a daily inverted head and shoulder developing at the moment, so we could see price break this and come back to the over $100 area, but I do see it dropping lower. Will I trade it long? No. Will I short it? Maybe around 113 area, monthly pivot. I'll keep an eye on it in August. The final one is cryptocurrency. We do see a bit of change of data on commitment traders. Commercial are no longer selling. They in fact increase a little bit of buying on Bitcoin. Picture hasn't changed. It's pretty ugly. Industry was going up stronger. This one is like this, grinding higher. Would we see higher? Maybe we'll test this first and then may bounce off to here under 30k, then I will look to sell it anyway. I mean, if I see a double top like that formation, like these kind of formation happen, I will sell it. I'll sell Bitcoin, I will sell Ethereum. So move on to Ethereum as our last one to wrap up the webinar. Again, you know, it's above 1600 now, but you know, it's very weak buying. Okay, index is stronger, but this is just, so I see short term maybe come back to test here and then bounce a little bit higher, and I'll look to sell it around this. So 2000, 1800, a good price action, I'll look to sell it anyway. So that's my plan for the cryptocurrency. As always, if you do have any questions, you can interact with me in Discord, ask me questions. And you know, if you're not joined yet, very simple, subscribe to my YouTube channel, drop a comment in here, then I will add you in there for free. Otherwise, see you guys next week, probably end of the week as I'll be traveling. And happy trading, healthy investing. Thank you.